Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it really is important that you do take whatever resonates with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, you would like your own reading, please do not hesitate. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. You have all of my information, all of my readings right below into the YouTube description box. So please do not hesitate. Also, if you do enjoy the channel, you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself. And it is always and greatly appreciated. And I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. This is a reading with the universe. The universe has some true love and some romance messages for you, universe style. So let's go and see what this is. We have boundaries. We're going to continue with resolving conflict, and we're going to conclude with soulmates. So let's begin all the way at the top over here with some boundaries. Now, this, of course, is all about having a clear, a healthy sense of self, and it is a great foundation for love. So most people, we all understand the concept of healthy boundaries, but we aren't always sure how to put them into practice. Now, boundaries, they could be described as simply having a clear and a healthy sense of self, of who you are, what makes you tick, and what affects you both positively and negatively. A common example of unhealthy boundaries is the apparent inability to say no when you're feeling pressured by a prospective or a new or existing partner into doing or behaving in a way that simply is not in harmony with your personal truth. Now, there can be many gray areas in life between reasonable compromise and compromising your healthy boundaries. So each person is truly unique and each situation is completely different. The most important thing is to make your boundaries and your preferences clear early on in the relationship, or your partner may just feel annoyed, may feel resentful when you bring it up, months or even years down. You have received this message today, very important, by the universe, because it is time for you to look at the way that you have set your personal boundaries in the past as well as into the present. You need to take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created for you in your life so far and resolve to reset them whenever it's necessary. So ask your angels and your guides to support you in communicating more lovingly and clearly, but from now on. Moving on forward now to your following message. We're going to be speaking here about resolving conflict. Now, this is about embracing the opportunity to create a greater understanding and a connection, but with your beloved. Misunderstandings, disagreements, arguments, and conflicts, they can all be very distressing in a relationship, especially with someone that you really love. So whether we like it or not, conflict, it does occur, even between people who are extremely compatible. Now, for most people, it's not possible to completely avoid the conflict in a relationship. So what is the solution, you might ask? Conflict actually presents an amazing opportunity. When a disagreement or a misunderstanding arises, it's offering you a wonderful chance to understand yourself and your partner and both of your communication styles, but more clearly. When you become curt or angry with each other, what you are really saying is, I don't feel listened to, or I don't feel like you care what I think or what I want. The real reason conflict arises is because someone feels afraid or someone feels hurt. So, fear of not having our needs met and the hurt that we experience when our feelings are seemingly overlooked are the most common reasons for attacking another while defending ourselves. Now, you have drawn this message today because healing your fear of any type of conflict is going to benefit the quality of your future and existing relationships. So, of course, being human means that you are going to occasionally experience conflict, whether you see, yourself as the passive or as the aggressive one, the victim or the perpetrator. It doesn't matter which side you're on. It is simply a dynamic that we all experience on occasion. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement with someone, don't run away. Don't ignore it. Don't become, aggressive. You need to embrace the opportunity to understand them, yourself, and the situation simply more clearly. So the key to unlocking the grip of conflict and shifting the conversation to a healing level is simply asking, what do you really mean by that? It's a non-confrontational way and open, while creating that space for people to express themselves, but truthfully, and discover the real issue. Now, asking this question in a calm manner just makes it clear that you genuinely want to know. So when you ask, what do you really mean by that? Your supposed adversary might just begin to understand that, you know what, you do care. You are looking for some type of resolution, for a type of healing, and a mutual satisfaction is completely possible between you and your partner. So to complete this reading, we're going to complete with the beautiful card of Soulmates. Soulmates. Now, this is about being wholly and fully yourself, and that is the only way to attract a true soulmate into your relationship. It's the only way. A soulmate relationship will contain everything that you want and everything that you need. You will experience beautiful sense of connectedness, mutuality with this person, and you may even feel like you've known them before. I know. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? So how do you attract this kind of relationship? How can you be sure that your current partner is your soulmate? The most direct and effective way to attract your soulmate is to just be yourself. Really, when you let go of any pretenses, behaviors, and attitudes that aren't your truth, well, your personal vibration automatically shifts and you become a beacon to the kind of mate that you long to spend your life with. Now, the same is true of an existing relationship. If you are harboring doubts about the relationship and you aren't sure if your partner is your soulmate, then you know what? Try being yourself completely. Start by considering where you have not been fully authentic up until now, and then make some gentle but gradual adjustments and improvements. You need to communicate your realizations as best as you can and give your partner credit for trying to understand. And then make those changes at a pace that allows you both a reasonable amount of time to embrace your new way of being. And over time, you are going to discover whether you're right for each other or if you're not. The suggested approach to just be yourself can sound really a little bit too simple to the ego, but please be aware of its tendency to complicate your thinking. But being wholly and fully and unashamedly yourself is the only way to attract and to maintain the true soulmate relationship. And if it takes a little longer to attract your soulmate, then rest assured it is going to be time well spent. And if your current relationship ends as a result of your truth, then you will have created an opportunity in your life for the relationship that you have always desired. Both situations require commitment, courage, and a willingness to be honest but with yourself. So that does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you'll be able to ponder upon. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, and I wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings.